When did you realize you were someone's second choice? When my roommate Alex started bringing his girlfriend Sophia around constantly. She was smart, funny, had this infectious laugh that could light up our entire apartment. We'd all hang out together, movie marathons on Sundays, cooking elaborate dinners, planning weekend camping trips to the mountains. I thought we were becoming real friends. Sophia would text me separately about book recommendations, send me hilarious memes during her boring work meetings, ask my advice about surprising Alex for his birthday. When she needed someone to vent to after their inevitable couple fights, I was always the one she called. At first, I told myself I was just being a good friend, but somewhere along the way, I started looking forward to her texts more than I should have. I'd find myself staying up late just to keep our conversations going. When she'd laugh at my jokes, I felt this warmth I couldn't quite explain. One night in October, Alex was pulling an all-nighter at his accounting firm during busy season. Sophia showed up at our door around 9, eyes red and puffy. They'd had their biggest fight yet about moving in together after graduation. She was questioning everything, their relationship, their future plans, whether she even loved him anymore. I made her chamomile tea in her favorite mug, the blue one with the tiny chip she always insisted on using. We sat on the couch talking for hours. She told me how Alex never really listened to her, how he made decisions without consulting her, how she felt more like an accessory than a partner. You actually hear me, she said, tucking her legs under herself. You remember the small things, like how I hate when people interrupt movies, or that I need exactly 2 sugars in my coffee, never 1, never 3. When she looked up at me with those dark eyes and said, "You're such a good friend," something shifted in the air between us. The way she said it, the way she was looking at me, like she was seeing me for the first time. Then she kissed me. I pulled back, heart racing, completely shocked. "Sophia, what are you doing? Alex is my roommate, my friend." She got quiet for a long moment, then whispered, "I think I've been with the wrong roommate this whole time." My heart stopped. This was everything I'd secretly wanted, but never admitted to myself, not even in my most honest moments alone. We talked until sunrise about feelings, about timing, about the mess we were about to create. She said she'd been thinking about me for months, but was terrified to ruin everything. Our friendship, the apartment dynamic, Alex's trust. But she couldn't pretend anymore. The next day, Sophia broke up with Alex. He was completely devastated, kept asking what he'd done wrong, if there was someone else. She lied and said she just needed space to figure herself out. Alex moved out within a week, crashing at his brother's place downtown. Sophia and I waited a month before telling anyone we were together. We wanted to be respectful, let the dust settle. When we finally went public, most of our friends were shocked but supportive. A few said they'd seen it coming. For 2 years, we were happy, really happy. Sophia moved into Alex's old room, then eventually into mine. We adopted a rescue dog named Buster, took road trips down the coast, talked about getting our own place after graduation. I thought I'd found my person. I rarely thought about Alex anymore. He'd found a new girlfriend, seemed to be doing well from what I heard through mutual friends. The guilt had faded into something manageable. Then last Tuesday, Sophia left her phone on the kitchen counter while she showered. A text notification popped up and I glanced over without thinking. It was from her sister asking about dinner plans, but when the screen lit up, I saw something else. A draft message in her text thread with Alex. Unsent, but saved. I shouldn't have looked. I knew I shouldn't have, but my finger moved before my brain could stop it. The message read, "Miss you so much. Think about you every day. Made a huge mistake. I know it's been 2 years, but can we try again? I never stopped loving you." The timestamp was from last week. I stared at that screen until it went black, then stared at my own reflection in the dark phone. Sophia was still singing in the shower. Same song she always sang. Some indie track Alex had introduced her to junior year. That's when I realized I was never her first choice. I was just the safe option when things got hard. The backup plan. The consolation prize who happened to live in the same apartment.